Hello friends and greetings for the day. Welcome back to another episode of Testing in Nutshell. This is Nilesh Kumar Singh and we are talking about UFT tutorials. As a part of this particular tutorial, we'll be getting into understanding some more checkpoints, and the next checkpoint is Bitmap Checkpoint. When it comes to applications, not only the fields and the labels, the images are equally important, which need to be loaded at the right point of time. And of course, they have to be verified in order to make sure that they appeared appropriately or being loaded as per the right resolutions or not. Sometimes it does happen the picture is not completely loaded or partially loaded, or maybe not exactly as per the resolution to fit into the screen. Now this has to be verified again, and that's where the Bitmap Checkpoint helps you to do the verification of these images. Now Bitmap Checkpoint is one of the checkpoints which basically verifies images on the application during the runtime pixel by pixel. Now each pixel of that particular image will be verified by using this checkpoint and validated if it met the expected picture or not. So each image, maybe a favicon or maybe a particular picture of a event or something, no matter what the picture is all about, it can be all verified using the UFT checkpoint of Bitmap. Now let's get started and understand quickly that how exactly this checkpoint can be utilized as a part of our script. As a part of this tutorial, we are continuing ahead with the checkpoints and trying to understand the Bitmap checkpoint. In order to understand Bitmap checkpoint, first of all, we need to understand what is Bitmap. Bitmap is a way or a kind of format for our images to be displayed in our order with multiple pixels. And Bitmap checkpoint is a checkpoint which basically verifies an image pixel by pixel. When it comes to pixel of an image, it is the each dot which combines together to make a particular resolution of an image. And that's where Bitmap checkpoint is quite important and crucial for anyone to be measuring any particular images on the application. So if there are any minute difference, in fact, if there is a small dot on the image, that makes a failure of this checkpoint, that the image is not as expected. In order to understand the same, we will be making use of an application here which we definitely have throughout our session, and trying to verify this particular image. Purposefully, the reason I'm trying to check this particular image because it changes over time and can have a failure as well, as it will not remain the same. Can you see that? Now it is having different offers being displayed to you, and you can definitely add a bitmap checkpoint for the image which I'm trying to highlight at the bottom of this page. Now in order to do the same, all you need to do is click on record, as it is from the application. So it has to be interacting with the application in order to do that. So click on checkpoint and select the bitmap checkpoint which is on the top, and select the image which you want to capture. Again, I think you just missed at the right point, so there was a transition going on. So I click on bitmap checkpoint and click on this image so that it is captured properly, and then I add it, so it will be displayed to you. This is what we have captured as a image. While adding a bitmap checkpoint, you can also target areas or mark a particular area within the picture as well to be measured. For example, if I just want to check the order button location, it will be different for two different images as it is left and right. The amount can be verified using the image as well, like it is 129 or 99, or the location or the entire, because all these are textual things. No, these are all image as a part of the image. So you can definitely include additional cropping and other part of it to do that. And right now I'm just including as it is and adding it to our step. So stopping the recording, and right now I have got a step here to work on this. But if you realize, if I go to the resources, I have the checkpoint here which has a standard timeout of 10 seconds, but if I look at the application, this image changes every 3, 4 or 5 seconds. So I'm not sure. Let me have a wait for this few seconds to check it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So around 6 seconds or something where it changes. Okay, don't laugh at the way I count my seconds, but just approximately measure. So I may be trying to push this to 5 seconds, assuring that again the image remains the same till 5 seconds till the script is launched. So the moment I launch, I don't know what time it was, So to mark it as failure, you need to be more closer, probably like 2 seconds of timeout, that within 2 seconds, if this image appears, mark it as pass. If it doesn't appear, mark it as fail. And that's it. There's no save button for object repository. You just close it, it gets saved. Now let's run this particular script and see what we get for the first iteration of it. Okay, so pretty much the same. Oh, I think it should be pass. Let's try one more time, and I think we might have to do repeated runs to just make sure that 2 seconds are not enough for the image to change. Oh, again changed. So let's run quickly once again, faster. Yeah. So I think the image should be different this time. No, still the same. So let's try making the reduction in the timeout. Let's make it as 1 second, so that's very close when it goes to execution. And let's try making this as failure, just to show you the fail result, that how exactly it appears. And this is 1 second, and image should not change. Yes, and we are done, and we got a failure here. So far we have been getting pass, and now you know that the pass result does not show me anything, and this is where the failure result shows with a clear snapshot of what was the expected, what was the actual, and what was the difference. So if can you see there are some white dots here representing that the place was different, and of course the value here was again having some clear dots. If you look into a high resolution, you would realize that image will actually show you the difference between the two images, what made the UFT to fail this particular checkpoint. And that's how this can be so precise to check even the images, in fact icons or any sort of picture on the application can be verified using this particular checkpoint. So that was all to talk about the bitmap checkpoint. Very small and very straightforward tutorial. Should you have anything else, feel free to comment below. I'm always there to address your queries and answer them well. Till then, keep learning, keep exploring, keep understanding the context. Thanks for watching the video, team, and happy learning.